So many are still in shock with this next horrific story. An investigation is underway in eastern Oklahoma after a tragic discovery: 7 bodies found on a rural property on Monday. Police were there searching for 2 missing teenage girls, 14-year-old Ivy Webster and 16-year-old Brittany Brewer, after they did not return back home on Sunday after they were visiting with a friend. That friend's stepfather, Jesse McFadden, was a convicted rapist, and he was due in court on charges related to allegedly sexting with a minor. Parents of the teen girls said they had no idea, and they want to know how McFadden was allowed to live in a home with children and also have access to other kids, including theirs. Police found the bodies of the missing teens and McFadden dead on his property this week, along with McFadden's wife and her 3 children. The sheriff is not revealing much at this hour, but says investigators have all of the information they need, and they do not believe there is now a threat to that community. Here with me this morning is Nathan Brewer. He is Brittany Brewer's dad. Nathan, there really are no adequate words to express my sympathy and my condolences to you. My heart breaks as a parent, as a person, for what you are going through. Thank you for giving us a moment to remember and honor your daughter this morning.
Thank you.
In your grief, do you have any more clarity about what happened and why?
Not exactly at this point.
We have spoken with Ivy's parents here at NewsNation, and they said to us that they're not getting a lot of information from police and investigators. Is that true for you and your family, Nathan?
Exactly. Not really much. Only thing now that they've been saying is, how she died.
And what are they telling you?
That she died from a gunshot wound to the head.
That's hard to process.
Yes, it is.
What else are they doing right now on that property?
As far as I know, they're still doing their final searches and doing their investigation. Sorry.
So tell me about that sleepover and the teens getting together on Friday. What did you know about their plans?
They were supposed to go to Tulsa to the mall. And then while I was at work, Brittany came back and told her stepmom that they were going to go swimming. And she got her swimsuit and a towel and left again. And that was the last time she saw Brittany. And the last time I saw Brittany was on Saturday.
And tell me about that interaction, what the two of you talked about.
We had just gone to do a fundraiser for her youth camp that she was going to, supposed to be going to this summer. And we just got done doing that. And when I came back to the house and dropped her off, and Jesse and Tiffany and Ivy were here to pick her up.
So did you know Jesse McFadden at all? What was your interaction with him?
Brittany had spent weekends with him for about 2 years. And I had met Jesse twice, and nothing had come alarming to me that he would even be, a registered sex offender or anything. And I learned all that news when I was downloading my video surveillance at my house of Brittany leaving and getting into his vehicle and his license plate number.
So you had no knowledge of his criminal past or the fact that he was due in court on child porn charges even as recently as this week?
Not at all. And that's why I have got all the information to my local legislation, and I'm going to push for the House, for at least for House and Senate, to try to pass a bill, and at least Oklahoma, I want it to go nationwide, but to be either an alert system like a silver alert, amber alert system. When people get out that is registered sex offenders, you get a mass text of their name and what state they are registering in.
Well, and there are measures in place now, as you know, Nathan. They failed you and your family in this situation. You should have known, and you didn't. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.